Hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It is a beautiful fall morning in North Carolina. We've got 3 cows, actually 3 steers on the trailer this morning. We're heading to the processor because we've got at least 2 of these guys sold. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's take a little ride, drop some cows off, see what else happens today. Scoot, 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 scoot. All right, we got those guys delivered. They came off the trailer fine, much easier than they went on the trailer this morning. Sonner and I messed around probably for about an hour to get them loaded. It was dark, so we didn't film that. We were out there in the dark with flashlights, and they just did not want to get in the chute piece to go up on the trailer. So that was a little bit of a challenge, and had a couple of them try kicking at me this morning. It's kind of dangerous working around cattle if you're not careful. You got to, make sure you keep plenty of distance and don't get in that zone where they could potentially kick you. So they were not happy about that at all. These 3 were feeder steers. We had bought these off of the Parkers, got them back I think in June. So they've been on the farm for around 5 months now. Everybody finished out, looks good. I've still got 1 of them left, so we brought the 3 nicest ones. 2 of these cows were sold as halves to customers. So we sold 4 halves out of these cows, and then I've got another whole cow left for retail sale. Now, our markets are really winding down this time of year. High Point is almost finished. Clemens is done. Smith Grove is done. We've got some holiday markets, but we also start our new winter market up in Boone, North Carolina in just a couple of weeks on Saturdays. That's going to be on Saturdays from 10 to 1, and we'll need some retail product going in up there. I think there's one other guy that sells beef. I'm not sure if he's going to be there or not. Time will tell. We'll see who's there whenever we get there. But we need retail beef for the winter time. We still continue to sell. So glad to get these guys unloaded. Yesterday, I didn't film this. I took 3 heifers to the auction yesterday that just weren't growing, weren't doing very well, wasn't getting very big, just wasn't getting much size on. I don't think they were particularly bred to do well on grass. So I took those off to the sale yesterday. Trying to decrease our numbers on cattle a little bit. We've been really dry lately. Grass has stopped growing late in the year. I actually put out a roll of hay a couple days ago, but that's kind of what's happening with the cow market. So I've got some turkeys on the back of the truck in a cooler. We're going to take those to a friend of ours over in Thomasville. He's got a little farm store, so let's take those over and drop those off and see what he's got going on.
Over there?
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah, we'll start here. Yeah.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about what all you guys are carrying. This is all local, hyper local kind of stuff, right?
It is, yeah. So in essence, we wanted a place that was an outlet for folks that wanted to eat real food.
Yeah.
We offered it in beef and pork and chicken the last 2 years. Others like yourselves also do, obviously, but there's nowhere where you could get a one-stop shop where it's consistent, it's always in stock.
Yeah.
That was our goal for ourselves, but then to branch out, have local other producers, be it produce, dairy products, and then things even like this, different types of rices and grains and pastas. They got peanut butter. We've got local sourdough breads. Just trying to branch out into those aspects. And the goal would be eventually, let's make this where you can do all your grocery shopping.
Yeah. So you're kind of following the model that Joel talks about. You may not grow it all, but you source it all, and he who has the customer controls the sale.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and even in like this stuff, like this isn't a money thing for us.
Right.
We're paying these guys what it sells for on the show.
Yeah.
We don't make $1 more. That's not our goal. It's an outlet. We want to support other producers.
Right.
And it's a win-win. It brings people in our store. Maybe they came for the milk, but then they buy a pack of sausage or ground beef.
Yeah.
And maybe they don't. That's fine. But
at least it gets them through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is all. So you said there's something over here you source from somewhere on the coast.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Tidewater Grain Company, they
Yeah.
do the different types of rices, grains. They have like a breading right there, all-purpose flours. They're from Oriental, North Carolina.
Okay.
And the pasta, they're out of Charlotte. True Italian guy that was born there and lives in Charlotte now and does true artisan pasta.
Yep. Okay.
I usually just eat meat, but when I do venture out to potatoes or pasta, it's that pasta.
Yeah. And you said the peanut butter has three whole ingredients in it, right?
Yeah, and it's as clean and pure as you can get it, and it tastes phenomenal.
Nice.
It's not the oily, grainy, all-natural stuff at the grocery store either.
Yeah.
Hands down, not just saying it, it's the best peanut butter I've ever had.
Right.
It's pretty good.
So what else y'all got? Let's see. You got some
Yeah, we have
personal care stuff back here?
all natural, different types of self-care, bath products, lotions. They do some candles, wax warmers. This rotates often because they sell out on a Saturday on this shelf.
Oh wow.
Whatever is there, so they're constantly restocking.
Yeah.
We've got, this is kind of just some crafts and stuff right now. This was loaded down with produce our first couple weeks, but that's fading out. But it'll be more produce.
So you're going to stick with seasonal stuff too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and the Ryersons, they do have a greenhouse now.
Okay.
So, here shortly, he's going to be pumping out some non-seasonal produce that is fresh and
Cool.
it's local. And it's not the lettuces that you have to worry about getting E. coli or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Yeah.
Over here, you might recognize the label on these turkeys. I don't know.
Yeah. Where'd you get those? Some goofball grow
The
there?
guy,
Yeah.
he's up in the mountains. Ventures out here every now and then. This is kind of just an overflow freezer.
Right.
Plus, we do like organs and soup buns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is our pork freezer. So it's loaded down with all the goodies, roast, ribs. We got pork bellies and stuff at the bottom, and just kind of work your way up. Sausages, pork chops, all that fun stuff.
And you guys use the same processor we do, so the
Yeah.
packaging looks real similar.
Yeah, looks familiar, I'm sure. We got that. This is all of our beef. So we just restocked this.
Let's see that tomahawk steak here.
There's a little guy. You know, you can throw it on the grill, feed a small army.
People love those things. You know, we had a customer one time that was she wanted all the tomahawk steaks that we could produce. So we had a cow done and cut the tomahawk steaks out, and she bought every one of them. And we charged her a premium for it, but she was she was happy as a clam.
Yeah, I mean those are $60 to $65 on
Yeah.
average per steak.
Yeah. And now this is tell them about the cows y'all were grazing. South Pole,
Yeah, so
Angus Cross.
our feeder steers, they're all Angus South Pole Cross.
Yeah.
And they're 100%. They're on grass and pasture their entire life.
Yeah. You said they wouldn't know what to do with grain if they saw it.
We've thrown it at them before just to see if they follow us, and they don't have a clue.
They don't care. Yeah. And then produce.
Yeah, we got produce, and this is normally slammed full of milk. We pick up milk from a local dairy in Mount Eula, Luthera's Jersey Farm. They produce about 600 to 700 gallons of milk a week,
Dang on.
and it's a mom and her 30-year-old son.
Wow. So how many cows are they milking?
They keep lower 20s, 22 to 25 in milk at a time.
But that's twice a day.
Yeah.
That's a real commitment.
So we get their pet milk, and we also, what's really popular, they have the best chocolate milk you've ever had.
Oh, really?
It's still got the cream in it. It's like melted chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's all sold out.
Yeah. Should come with an addiction recovery plan.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that. Sourdough. That's the sourdough assortment. There was about 40 of those loaves 2 days ago. There's pretzels. You have to take one with you. They're phenomenal. She does Texas Roadhouse rolls, brioche burger buns. So we pair those with our burger patties.
Oh,
Do a
nice.
little deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, those sell out within a few hours.
So now, how long have you guys been open? When did you open this store?
We opened this Friday the 13th, so October 13th.
Oh, but it was a good day.
3.5 weeks ago.
Yeah. But it was a good day.
Yeah, so I looked yesterday. We've had over 600 transactions in those 3.5 weeks just out of the store.
600 families fed in 3 weeks. That's crazy.
Mind-boggling.
It is, yeah. But that's what it's all about.
We're just out here in the woods.
Yeah. So you guys are not on a main road. You're not just right beside the road. It's what, quarter mile back up to the highway from here?
Yeah, well, our road. Yeah, we're about a quarter of a mile in the woods, basically. Then we're within 10 minutes from the interstate or Thomasville.
Yeah. So it just proves proof of concept. You don't have to be on a main thoroughfare. You don't have to be in town for this to work. People
love it. We keep little piglets out here out back. I mean, they bring their kids out. This isn't a rush in or rush out.
Yeah.
90% of the folks that come here are here for 30 or 40 minutes.
Meant to be an experience.
They hang out. They see there's cows up here. We have some free range sheep. I just keep sheep out.
Yeah.
They stay close to our dogs at night, so not worried about them running off. But there's sheep wandering around. Yeah. I mean, Saturdays we had some hay rides going. You know, just make it a fun experience.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's the goal, and just to let people really interact with where the food's coming from.
Yeah.
Be as transparent as we can be about it.
Yep. All the right stuff.
Check it out.
Cool. We got some turkeys. Let's load your freezer up.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I failed to properly introduce Thad. That was Thad Weimer with Climber Ridge Farm. Real good friend of ours. We met Thad a couple of years ago. We'd been farming there in Greensboro. We just started the YouTube channel, and he reached out and said, "Hey, would you come down and help me castrate piglets?" And I threatened to charge him. I said, "Well, I'll charge, it'd be X amount per piglet." He said, "Sure, come on and do it." Well, we got down there and met him, got to talking. Super nice guy. We didn't charge anything. Thad he was the realtor that sold our other farm. And then over the years, we've just become real good friends. He and his wife and their kids, they do just a beautiful job. They're in it for the right reasons, raising animals right. So if you're in the Thomasville, Lexington area of North Carolina, and you're looking for a producer that you can buy some good, clean, locally raised, ethically raised food from, go visit Thad. I'll post a link to his website, Facebook page, whatever I can find. I'll post links to those in the description down below, but go visit those guys. Fabulous job. And they've got their farm store set up as a real experience. So I spent probably an hour or so talking to Thad, came home last night bubbling with ideas, and Saunders said, "You can't go play with your little friends if you're going to come home and put work on me, from the ideas that they give you. He's a bad influence." But no, she was just joking. But we love Thad and their farm and what they do. Just super good folks. But I think that's going to do it. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.